Before diving deeper into the concept of subconscious mind, I think our audience first need the clear concept about different parts, different layers, we call it, different layers of mind, such as conscious, subconscious, and also unconscious mind. Let's clarify the audience about this.
So first, let's talk about the subconscious and the conscious mind, which will help a lot of person. And then the unconscious mind is also there, which is a very
It's
deep
a
type
deep
topic
thing.
in it itself. So that is a very old thing, like old in a sense that it comes from a very back generation when the people started to talk about subconscious mind. So if we need to like give a general thing to in such a way that everyone understand what is a conscious mind and subconscious mind, we can think in such a way that when you are thinking, for example when you are, let's take the example of when you are sleeping and when you are waking up. So when you wake up, so for example, you feel hungry, you eat food. You want to watch something, you watch something. You want to go somewhere, you go somewhere, and you consciously take decisions. For example, you go to a restaurant and you want to eat something. You take a menu. So for example, you take a menu and you start surfing through the menu, and then you consciously decide what you want to eat based on the taste, based on everything that was like before coming to the restaurant. For example, you may
Past
have eaten that food
experiences.
previously, or you may have heard that it tastes nice. So basically what happens is like you take your all senses and you decide upon that. But conscious mind is above that, but let's just take from the senses. So you decide according to your senses, but what happens is like the subconscious mind also has a memory. That memory cannot differentiate which is good and which is bad, which is tasty and which is not tasty.
Yes.
It can differentiate it is a food, you like it, but it cannot differentiate why do you like it, why do you not like it. But when I ask you, you like this food, you have a conscious reasoning because it tastes nice, because for example, if you are in a health diet, you consciously think this is a healthy diet, so I like this food because it is a healthy diet and I am in a health diet. But the subconscious mind does not know that either that food is healthy or it is unhealthy, it is tasty or untasty. It just stores a set of memory into your brain about you. You eat that food, you say it's tasty, it just holds it inside it. It is like automation. For example, if you need to decide everything, for example, now you need to pump your blood, now you need to breathe, now you need to, for example, blink your eye, now you need to hear, now you need to open your mouth. All those senses, if you decide through your conscious mind, it will become like impossible for you to
Yes.
operate. So what happens is like a segment of the brain is given to us which stores the memory. For example, we learn to walk, so it goes to your subconscious mind and your body goes, body muscles and everything reflexes work according to that. So the subconscious mind generally stores all the memory needed by you, which will be needed in multiple times. For example, you learn to play a sport, and for your first time when you, for example, you learn to play for example football. Do you play any sports?
Chess.
Chess.
Most.
Okay, chess. Any
That's
physical
a
sports?
very not ready.
Any physical sport? Not really. Okay, so
But
let's,
yes, we can connect it to riding.
okay,
Maybe.
yeah, we can connect it to the riding. So the first time you first time you start riding a bicycle, for example.
I'm very
So what happens,
conscious.
like you just put your left foot and right foot there, and then you just cycle once. So you say like, okay, I just pressed a pedal, now the cycle is moving forward. Then what you think from your conscious brain is like, is it going rightward, is it falling to the right side, is it falling to the left side, am I the pedal, did the pedal complete, do I need to press the pedal again? So those kind of thoughts will just distract your brain. And then what happens is like consciously you cannot do that. So what we like, generally when we ride bicycle or someone teaches a bicycle, they just say like, you just ride, you just push, don't
Yes.
think. If you think, like if you think about riding it, you'll just fall.
Yes.
So you just do, you need to do it naturally, it will be balanced. As you go on pedaling, it will be balanced, your body will balance it. But to figure out that, we need like practice. Some people learn it in 1 hour, some people learn it in like 2 days,
10
3 days,
days.
4 days, some people even take weeks. I myself took like 3 days, I think 3 days. First I took it myself, I fell down several times. A second day I fell down several times, and third day I didn't even know, that I have like taken this cycle to a certain distance. And when I like looked back, or when I looked back, oh, I have come this far, and my conscious brain again arose there, and then I just was like, I didn't fall down, but I just stopped the cycle and stood there. And even after I have taken a long distance for the first time, I couldn't do it for the second time. It took me next 1 hour to like make circles. I could just make circle. I couldn't go in a straight path. I could just make circles. The first time I remember, I could go in circles, but I couldn't go in a straight path because my body would like naturally turn to the left side, and it would make a left circle. And till now, I can feel making a right turn is harder than making a left turn for me. I feel that. I feel that when I like, it feels very uneasy for me to take a right turn than a left turn.
It feels same to me.
Yeah, it feels normally people just ignore it, but it feels harder to take a right turn mostly. And it is reversed with the people with the other hand. So it functions basically. We have done many rounds with that, and our brain function in a certain way, so that happens. So still our subconscious brain is not ready. But if you talk about the people who do stunts, who do mountain bikes, those people are like, those conscious brain are very highly programmed to do the subconscious thing like riding, so they can do different stuffs.